Good morning, Michelle Saxman here, and ready to share with you some time with Jesus Calling by Sarah Young on September the 18th. Seek to please me above all else. Let that goal be your focal point as you go through this day. Such a mindset will protect you from scattering your energy to the winds. The free will I bestowed on you comes with awesome responsibility. Each day presents you with choice after choice. Many of these decisions you ignore and thus make by default. Without a focal point to guide you, you can easily lose your way. That's why it is so important to stay in communication with me, living in thankful awareness of my presence. You inhabit a fallen, disjointed world where things are constantly unraveling around the edges. Only a vibrant relationship with me can keep you from coming unraveled. Have like three takeaways. My first one is decisions that are made by default, things that we're going through and we just kind of do things out of habit and out of routine. And it was something that I became aware of. I really enjoy Peloton, spending time on the bike. It's not just about the bike, it's about the community and the inspiration, the motivation that comes from the instructors. And one of the instructors challenged us to take a habit and make it a ritual. So the same behavior set with a different intent. And y'all, I think that that's what our Heavenly Father is asking us to do with our mind set on Him, His course, His communion, His relationship, the continual union and communication. And we can take our everyday to-dos and change them just a little tiny bit, create that little internal shift. And I mentioned before about, every time you go to do something that you always do, you can make it with intention. And I was talking about water. Anytime you go to touch a faucet, anytime you go to do anything with water can be an opportunity to give thanks to our Heavenly Father and to realign, create that internal shift. So taking something that is very routine and habitual, creating an intention behind it and making it a ritual. So just something to think about there. And then this piece of we inhabit a fallen and disjointed world. Things are constantly unraveling around the edges, scattering our energy to the winds when we have not set an intention to align ourselves to seek our Heavenly Father throughout the day. The other thing is to seek to please me, to seek only to please Him. And it reminds me, I got to thinking about the cross. And so it kind of goes up and down, and then we have the sidebar. And this is to represent our relationship with our Heavenly Father, between me and Him. And this is the relationship I have with others. And so much of our time, we care what other people think. We ask, we allow their expectations or what they think of us, their definition of enoughness, and we look to the left and to the right more than looking directly toward our Heavenly Father, toward the North Star, to create that guiding light, that guiding force. And then my final thing is that he's requesting that it be vibrant. Y'all, vibrant, alive, breathing, fresh breath, new life into it, always seeking that exciting perspective, because we have an opportunity to have free will. And it can be a burden. It can be something that weighs us down, but it can also be something that completely frees us when we're doing all of it in continual union with our Heavenly Father. Again, we were designed to be in continual union and communication with our Heavenly Father. And once our mind gets caught and the energies of this world, they're going to be frazzled and the edges are going to be frayed. What does it say? Going around, unraveling around the edges. Don't you feel like that sometimes, that this world, when we get caught up in it, we become unraveled around the edges? So we have an opportunity to kind of bring ourselves into alignment, set the intention take something that is a habit, turn it into a ritual, create that internal shift, and allow ourselves to repeatedly do exercise that come back, return to muscle, and bring ourselves back to continual union with our Heavenly Father. So y'all have a super blessed day. Stay connected to the vine, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.